welcome to the Windermere Golf and Country Club. You're at the Windy Spring Show. Today we're sitting on our patio overlooking our lovely 18th hole, and with me is Connie Bettinson, our past president, as well as our golf professional, Rachel Weed. We're here today to talk about what's going to happen for this season, and with that I'm going to turn to you, Rachel, and I'm going to say, let me know if anything has changed from last year.
Sure. Nothing's really changed this year as opposed to previous years. The league is back and running with tee times. The points race is back. We also brought back the birdie tree and eclectic book, which you'll find in the women's locker room.
So that's good. Everything seems to be pretty much the same. Hey, we got our locker rooms back. I do know we have club storage and cart storage, which is lovely because I was sick of doing my cart last year. And off to Connie Bettinson. So what is new with you, and what have you got to tell the ladies?
Well, as you all know, this pandemic has been extremely hard on all of us social butterflies. But I feel that with the rollout of all these vaccinations and golf being deemed a great sport to be able to play safely, that I actually have my wings back.
They are wonderful.
Thank you, thank you. Anyway, we'll be taking you down to my new favorite spots on the golf course, the 19th hole, the pad, where we will be concocting our new Women of Windermere cocktail. We call it Wet Hour Whistle. There'll be a few different versions of it, and I'm super excited to introduce them to you. On that note, we'll head down to the pad and see who we can spot.
Well, Connie heads down to the pad. We're going to take a break.
Hello, welcome to the Windermere Golf Shop. For 2021, we've got lots of brands. We've got RLX, Puma, Tail, Adidas, and a wide selection of dresses. May 11th, that day only, all Women's League players will receive 20% off women's clothing and 10% off shoes.
All right, this is my new favorite spot, the 19th hole, where we'll be doing tons of socializing, safely of course. How are you?
Good, thanks.
You must be new to the club.
Yes, I'm Jen.
I'm Connie. It's super nice to meet you. Would you care for one of our welcome drinks that we're concocting this year?
Love that.
Awesome. We've got the Palmer, which is just virgin iced tea. We've got the Daily, which has vodka lemon iced tea, or the new Brooke Henderson for the ladies. It's got vodka, gin, lemon iced tea, and soda. What would you care for?
Ooh, I'm going to go for the Henderson, please.
Good choice.
The biggest event is the Edmonton Amateur Senior and Super Senior Tournament this year. It's at Belvedere. So we're trying to we had 7 people last year, so we're trying to double that to 14. So that would be great. We have some new members right here too. That's lots.
13 new members.
So
One of the 13. So
welcome. Thank you.
Such a nice welcoming. May the fourth be with you this season. Cheers!
I'd like to welcome everyone back to the second COVID-era golf season at Windermere. I'm Megan Jarash, and I'm proud to be your Women's Club captain for the 2021 golf season. Yes! I'd like to thank everyone for filling out the 2020 survey. This year we have introduced a few new exciting events. We have the Windy Chips In Tournament, we have the Par 3 event, we have the Saturday Socials, and the Fins and Skins competition. And stay tuned for some awesome women's club events that we have scheduled for this year. 321 Best Ball, Tombstone, and the Women's Member Guest is returning this year. We've also planned some fun social events that we hope can proceed under the AHS guidelines. Paint Night is scheduled for May 26th, and we have the High Stakes Poker scheduled for September 1st. Damn it, triple bogey. Members, no matter what your score, it's important to enter it at the end of your round. The club uses our course handicaps for league play, tournaments, and interclub. Having a valid handicap ensures a fair and fun experience for everyone. New to Windermere this year is the Adopt a Hole program. Please check the Windy News or the Windermere website to see which hole you have to care for throughout the season.
Oh, Megan, tight shot.
Thanks, Rachel. before I put this in, I'm gonna go fix my ball mark and make sure I fix any other ones around me. A huge thank you to Rachel Weeb, assistant golf professional, who is responsible for organizing our Women's League and Women's Club events. I'd also like to extend a thank you to Elizabeth Carr, who is returning this year as Rachel's assistant in organizing the Business Women's League. I'd also like to take a second to thank our special committee representatives, Melinda Cheney for Marshall Cup and Poderski Cup, Rachel Chung for KRP, Barb Flatman for Senior Women's Interclub, Darcy Garbett for Low Handicap Interclub, and Debrielle for EGA. Wishing everyone a safe and successful golf season. Oh. Over to you, Karen.
Okay, ladies, welcome back. I got to thank Megan for her wonderful information. I don't think she needs a lot of practice on the driving range, but she needs a little practice in driving a cart. Other than that, I think it was wonderful. I'm going to send you off now to Bryce, our general manager, who's going to give us a little bit of information on the club.
Hello, women of Windermere. Bryce McDermott, your general manager here, welcoming you to the 2021 season. Obviously, a lot of exciting things happening around the club in preparation for the year, but most of all, we're excited to welcome you back. Women's member guests, other exciting events scheduled for you this year. They're going to be different, no doubt about it, with COVID still being a thing, unfortunately, in 2021. Some other exciting things we're doing here at the club. We've got patio heaters coming in to be installed. Obviously, the pad's set up out front. 2021 will look different, but we're excited to welcome you back and have you here at the club.
Welcome back, ladies. As you know, the Windermere Golf and Country Club is one of the largest ladies' leagues in the city, if not the largest. And this year we are welcoming 13 new members. You will find their information on the sheets that were sent out to you today. Please take a look at them, learn their names. If you see their names on a golf card, introduce yourselves, make them feel at home just like we always do. And with that, I'm going to send you off to Rachel Chung, who's going to talk to you about our Charity Day. It's a very important event that is near and dear to her heart.
Thanks, Karen. For those that doesn't know me, my name is Rachel Chung, and I'm the Vice President this year for the Ladies Executive. The Ladies Charity Day this year is set for Tuesday, August 3rd, and the charity of choice is Canadians Mental Health Association's Edmonton Regions. Mental illness itself is not life-threatening. However, more than 90% of people who take their lives typically suffer from depression, which is a form of mental illness. Alberta's suicide rate is the second highest in Canada after Quebec. On a personal level, I have lost a dear friend due to this illness. With current outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, mental health becomes a more pressing issue. Bereavements, isolations, and loss of income are triggering mental health conditions. In addition, COVID-19 patients are at an increasing risk of being diagnosed with anxiety, depressions, and insomnia. So please join us on August 3rd for this great cause. And thank you. Back to you, Karen.
Thanks, Rachel. That information is wonderful. I really look forward to golfing on the Charity Day. It'll be so much fun, and it's such a worthy event. Now we're going to go off to the putting green with Jason, and he's going to give us some information about activities that are happening for the ladies this year.
Hi ladies, welcome back to 2021. We're excited to get started for the season. After a challenging 2020, we learned a lot about what we can and can't do in a pandemic, and we're excited to add in some new events for this season, including the Windy Chips In event here at the end of May. If you haven't signed up, please do so or check into that event because it's going to be a great fundraiser for Kidsport. Otherwise, again, we look forward to seeing you out here. We do have a great new group lesson program that CAM's offering, some for beginner ladies, other ones are boot camps, as well as groups for men and women. So check that out. It's in the newsletter right now, as well as all the bulletin boards. Again, look forward to seeing everybody down at the Windermere.
And there we have it. We are confirmed to be doing the Birdie Tree and the Eclectic Book this year. They are both found in the women's locker room, so we're just going to go in there and find both of them inside. Right here we have the 2021 Women's Eclectic Book. The rules are on the front. If you open it, you should be able to find your name on one of these spreadsheets here. If you don't see your name, feel free to send Rachel an email and we will include you in the eclectic book. And until then, find a blank space and fill your name in right there until we get your name on the sheet. And when you're done with the eclectic book, if you've made any birdies to write down, we have the birdie tree. Now, I just made a birdie on hole number 18 today, so I'm going to show you guys how to fill it out. Take a pin and nest that little birdie wherever you want on its tree.
In closing, I just hope we all have a wonderful, safe season. We're looking forward to some of our social events, but again, please remember that everything has an asterisk this year. We're going to try and do our best, but we're thinking outside the box so that we can make it all happen. Enjoy yourselves as we play golf. Hopefully we'll get to have lunch, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon on the course. Thanks to my people up here for sitting with me, and thanks to the executive for putting in their time this year. And I also want to let you know that it's not just your executive here, but it's the women that handle the Marshall and the Podursky Cup and the senior ladies and all the extra people that put in time for us as women to make this a better place to play golf. Join us. It's always a good, fun time to come to a meeting. They're short, they're quick, and we will be looking for 2 positions this year. Inquire if you're interested, but we will seek you out if we need you. Thanks. Bye-bye now.